Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about my current faves and not-so-faves. I love filming favorite videos, but I'm not going to be filming once a month. I hope that you guys are okay with that because I know I've gotten some comments in the past from friends telling me that they don't want to see a favorite video every month. They kind of just want it every so often because it can get boring, and I understand that because I can run out of products. I can run out of ideas to throw in videos. So I think I'm just going to film one every so often. If it happens to be 1 month from now, it just happens to be 1 month from now. And if it happens to be 2 or 3 months from now, then that's when it's going to happen. So I hope that you guys had a great weekend. And let's go ahead and kick off this week with my current faves and not-so-faves. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I don't like bashing on brands. I'm not bashing really, but I have a lot from Maybelline, and I'm sorry Maybelline, but I really just, there are a couple things that I'm just not so, they're not so hot. So this first one is the Maybelline Master Fairy Highlight. So this Maybelline highlight is definitely not for me. I just don't like it. I think that it's pretty chalky. It does come with like one of these powder puffs, but I don't know why you would apply it with this. It smells kind of weird too. It's very soft, but that's the only thing I like about it. I don't think that the compact is a bad compact. I do think that I do give them props for trying to get into the highlight realm and get into the, especially the rainbow highlight realm, but as you can see in the swatch, it just doesn't give me any shine whatsoever. I don't like this. I think that you can definitely go to the Wet n Wild website or the ULTA website, grab the Wet n Wild rainbow highlighters and use those because those are going to be so much better than this. I just don't think that this is good enough because these are stripes of colors, whereas the other one is more wavy, it's got more sparkle, and I feel like it's a little bit softer to the touch as well. So definitely passing on this. This next product from Maybelline is the Maybelline Face Studio brush. They came out with new brushes and they are exclusive to Walmart right now. I'm not sure if they are going to expand. Actually, that's a lie because I saw them in Target on Friday and I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. I'm really glad that they are expanding. So it's not exclusive to Walmart, but I'm sure that they are going to be exclusive to Target, Walmart, Meijer, those kinds of places until they get enough stock, and then they might roll out to Walgreens and CVS as well. I definitely don't like this brush because it has a dip in it. I don't know if you can see that, but my finger goes down into it, and it's very, very soft. I do like that, but it's just too small. I don't need a small brush like this. I need a big brush. I usually use a flat kabuki. This is my Morphe E6. You can see the difference here. Those are really different. I also use the Morphe M439 and the Luxie 538. So with all these brushes compared, you can see that the smallest is the Maybelline one. I just don't care for the Maybelline brushes. The powder brush looks very promising, but I don't think that it's worth the money personally. Just save your money, order some off of Morphe's website, and you'll be good to go. I don't have a discount code, so I'm not like pushing Morphe because I'm trying to make money or anything. If I had a discount code, I would definitely share it with you, but I don't have one. But I think that Morphe brushes are better than these. These are definitely softer, and the handles are more high-end. It does have like weight to it, but I don't feel like they got this foundation brush right. Maybe if it didn't have the dip and it was flat on top and then it was a little bit bigger, it would be a little bit better. But for right now, I'm going to say pass on the foundation brush. So the last thing I have from Maybelline that I did not care for is their new beauty sponge. Now, I don't know if you know this, but they came out with this beauty sponge very recently, and as you can see, it does have kind of a flat edge to it, so you can get like right underneath the eye. I don't like this at all because it did not blend out my concealer the way like my L'Oreal sponge does, or my beauty blender, like my pink one and my black one, and my Real Techniques one. I love those beauty sponges so much. This one, I'm going to say pass. It is $6. If you like it, I'm so happy because it didn't work for me, but I'm glad that it works for you. So if you want to try it out, give it a go, but it's only $6, so it's not like you're losing a whole lot of money if you get it. I got this at Walmart, so definitely check that out. It was next to the brushes, so if it's not next to the brushes, definitely check another Walmart if you're trying to look for it. But for me, it just did not work. I think it's a little too firm. Even when you added water to it and squeezed it out just like I usually do, I feel like it just didn't blend the way I wanted it to. So let's talk about Tarte. Now, I love Tarte products. I use Shape Tape Concealer every single day. It is my favorite concealer, like, of all time. I'm not going to share it in this video because you guys already know that that's my favorite concealer. But this is the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. Now, this is just a deluxe travel size. Mine is in the shade Fair Light Neutral, so it is a little bit lighter than what I am right now. I would say I'm more of a fair beige or light beige. This is definitely not my shade, but I just did not like the coverage and how it sat on the skin. The combination of both just did not work well for me. It is a medium coverage and it's buildable, but it does not work with my skin type. I feel like this is going to be great for those with combination skin or maybe oily skin. I don't know. I just did not like this whatsoever. I feel like it went on, it clung to my dry patches, it clung to a bunch of dryness on my nose that I didn't even know I had. And I just feel like there's no point in getting a foundation that does that. And I'm glad I didn't actually purchase this. This was just a deluxe travel size, like I said, I got from Sephora as a bonus gift. So I just don't like it and I won't be purchasing that. So let's continue with the trend of kind of face products. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. This concealer is like, I don't know, it's just too light, it's too wet. I don't care for it. I think that they would have gotten this right if they would have made it a full coverage concealer, but still made it in their Pro Glow line. I think it would have been better that way. I don't think that their ingredients are right because I've never had like my eyes burn like it does with this. Like I put this under my eyes, I usually let concealers like this sit there and then I blend it out so I get a more full coverage look. And when it was sitting there, it was literally making my eye twitch and water. I'm not kidding you. It was so bad, I had to take all my makeup off and try a different concealer. So I just went back to my Shape Tape because it's my usual, and I just felt like this concealer just did not work for me, and I don't like it. I'm in the shade, well, I was in the shade Classic Ivory 1, but I don't feel like that was even light enough. Like, it looked like a beige color. It did not look like Classic Ivory. Like, when I think of Classic Ivory, I think of what my under eyes look like right now. White, okay? This is like a beige color. It's like got a little bit of a tan to it. I just don't like it. So the next item up on the Not-So-Faves list is this e.l.f. Liquid Highlighter. This is from the Beautifully Bare line, and I love the packaging, I love the presentation. It's only like $6. I don't like it because the formula is so oily. It's just so dewy. I don't like that at all. If you're going to get something like this, save your money. I know this is going to be a lot, but save your money and just get the Marc Jacobs Do You drops that they came out with for the coconut line. I think those are bomb, and I have a sample of it here, and I use it all the time. I mix it in with my foundation, I put it on top. It just looks so good on the skin, and it looks natural and pretty. This does not look natural and pretty. This looks like you're an oil slick. If you add this to your foundation, it's most likely going to separate, and just, I don't like it at all. It just doesn't do things for me. And the tube itself, I'm trying to take it out of the box, is very plain Jane, so it doesn't really have anything but the word e.l.f. on it. I just think that they could have rethought the formula better on this one, and if it was maybe a little bit creamier, then it would have worked. So the next product is also from e.l.f. This is the Aqua Primer Mist, and I do not like this because this is literally the worst spritzer ever, and it just feels like I'm just spraying water on my face. So watch this. Like, that is so intense. It comes out super fast, and if I spray this on anybody's face when they come over, because I'm like, oh my god, you gotta try this, and I spray it on their face, they're like, oh my god, and they're shocked because they're shook. I'm telling you, they are shook, they're shocked, and they're shooketh because their face is getting wet and it's so bad. I just don't like this at all. I think that they could have rethought the spritzer on this. Maybe it would have been a little bit better, but I don't think this is worth like $8 or $10, however much it is. Definitely not worth it. So we are almost done with the Not-So-Faves list. I know you're probably thinking, oh, this video is so bad, like he's hating on all these products, but the last half is going to be just so good, so you just wait, okay? This is the Almay One Coat Mega Volume. I love the pink cap, it's so cute. They usually keep their body of their mascara white and the cap is usually a different color. I absolutely love the Get Up and Grow mascara. This is one of my faves this month. Not this month, currently. This is one of my current faves, and I'll talk about it more here in a minute when I get to it. But the reason I don't like this mascara is, look, it is like a megaphone. It is so weird. I just don't like it. I think that this could have been rethought so much better. I just don't like that. It doesn't really give my lashes length. It does nothing for them. And I got this for free with my extra care bucks at CVS, and I just do not like this. So I'm passing this along to someone who will enjoy it. So my last item is this God Blessed powder. Please just do not buy this powder. It is so pretty to look at, but good God, this powder is awful. This is from Flower Beauty. I absolutely love Flower Beauty. I love Drew Barrymore. I think that this line is beautiful. I think she is beautiful. I love that she backed the line and she had a say in some things. And this is a beautiful packaging. Like, I would totally keep this on my vanity to look at, and I have been for quite some time, but it is time to give this up or return it. I'm probably going to return it because this is terrible. I just don't like this. It leaves like such a weird white cast under my eyes. Like, when I was getting ready, I was using my viewfinder and kind of practicing getting ready on camera. And I was putting it under my eyes to set my concealer with my beauty blender like I usually do with loose powder. And in the mirror, I didn't see anything. It went on invisible. But in the viewfinder, it was stark white. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know why, but I'm just not a fan of this. If you look at this powder right here, it is very, very white. I'm going to dip my finger into it. I literally dip my finger into it. You can't even see it. It is so soft, though. It is so soft. It makes your face feel so good, but it kind of leaves like a filter on your face, but a bad one. It's not good whatsoever. I just don't like this. It's about $9 or $10 at Walmart, and I feel like they could have just worked a little bit harder on this because I think it's a little too finely milled, if you know what I mean. Like, there are those powders that are finely milled, and then there are those that are too finely milled. This is one of those. I just think that you should stay far away from that as possible. They do have two other powders. That's the one with MM1 translucent on the sticker, and they also have an LL1 and an LL2. I want to try the LL1 because that is the lighter shade of the actual colored powder. I would love to try that, see if it is any better. If the formula is not, I will let you know. If it is, I will let you know. So you should be hearing from me in the future about that. So I think we are all done with the current Not-So-Faves items on my list. So let's start with the faves items. I absolutely love these. So the first item we have is the e.l.f. Gentle Cleansing Cloths. Not the regular cleansing cloths, but the gentle ones. These, oh my god, you guys, I am telling you what, you have to go to Target and get these. They are only available at Target. They're only $3. They're so good. Oh my god, I just love them so much. I'm going to use one right now just to wipe off the makeup I have on the back of my hands. They smell just like springtime and summertime. I don't really know how to describe it, but they smell so good, and you just have to get your hands on them. They are amazing. I like to use them for wiping off my hands, the back of my hand, or just anything. I like to use them on my clients when I'm like kind of just prepping their face before I go in with anything. I don't take off my makeup with it because they're not strong enough to do that, but I like to take off swatches off my arm with them. They're really good for that, and they're so cheap, and they smell really good. So that's my first faves. My second faves is this setting spray, and I'm just like so excited to share this with you because I didn't know that these existed until I went to a Walmart up in Indy, and this is by the brand Hard Candy, and I tried out their first setting spray. And that was terrible. Okay, let me just explain to you what that was. Because this setting spray that I tried from them was called the Fast and Fabulous, and I'm telling you what, that was horrid. It smelled like butthole. It did not make my makeup set and last all day like it claimed to. I just did not like that. Then I was like looking at this makeup display and I saw these and I was like, oh, yes, I have to have those. So this is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Luminous Setting Spray. And this was only $3 at Walmart, and it advertised it as $6, but it's only $3. I'm not sure why it was advertising it as $6 though, so I'll have to look into that. But there is a list on the Hard Candy website of every Walmart store that has them. I will put that list at the top of the description box so you guys can go see if your Walmart has them. I know that I will be getting the other ones. There's a picture right here of the other ones they had available. I'm going to go pick those up as soon as I can. And that mattifying one, I'm very excited to try that. The brightening one intrigues me. I will not be getting the Fast and Fabulous one. No ma'am, that is not happening. I hate that setting spray. But this one is so good. I will cover like half of my face like this. And I will spray just my highlighted areas. And then I will go in and do that on the other side just like that. This is so good, and I only spray it on the sides of my face and not the center, so like this. And then you get that like high shine. Look at that, look at that. It is so beautiful. It adds like this glow to your skin, very similar to the PIXY Glow Mist in the fact that it provides glow. The PIXY one has a lot of skin things, like good things for your skin in it. This one, I don't know if it has those types of ingredients, but it does make my highlight stay on a lot longer than it used to, so I see you, Hard Candy. Alright, the next item is a very bougie item. It's by Marc Jacobs, and I never thought I would like this item, but I saw Tati raving about it, and she used this foundation in the Husband Buys My Makeup from Sephora tag, and I was like, okay, if Tati likes it, you know it's gotta be good. So, and she was like, this is an oldie but a goodie, and I forgot how much I love this foundation, and I was like, okay girl, I see you. And then I remembered, okay, Marc Jacobs stuff is being discontinued, some of it is, and then you can find it at Marshall's and TJ Maxx. And so I was looking and looking, and I found one day that was not my shade. So I was like, okay, well, let me go on this app called Depop, which you guys know I use that all the time. I sell stuff on it, and I also buy stuff on it. And it's an app where you can go and find like makeup and stuff, and it's kind of like an online garage sale. And I found this because the girl had found it at TJ Maxx, but it wasn't her shade, so obviously I bought it. It was like, she was selling it for like 20 bucks or something, and because she just needed money at the time. So this is in the shade 14 Ivory Medium, and this is the Genius Gel Foundation by Marc Jacobs. It is a very, very liquidy foundation. I would not recommend wearing this like outside if you're going to wear it long term. Like from day to day, yeah, that's totally fine, but I would not wear this outside long term because it is so lightweight but buildable. Like you can just build this and build this. I'm going to do when I do a tutorial, I'm going to use this in the tutorial so you can see how it works and what it looks like live on camera. But this is so good. I absolutely love it, and I think that this is one of my staple foundations now in my collection, because when I don't want to wear like my Lancome 24-hour foundation or my Hourglass stick or my Makeup Forever stick, I can use this because I can still get the full coverage without it feeling full coverage, which is what I've just been loving recently. And so the next foundation is also a very good foundation, but it's a little bit thicker. It's got SPF in it, and it has got a lot of vitamins in it. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation, and it looks like this. I'm in the shade 710. I absolutely love this foundation. I think that this foundation is super good for the summertime. It's got this nice glow to the skin. It is very golden. There's a lot of yellow undertones. There are a couple pink undertones in it as well. The shade range is fantastic. I'm like blown away with the shade range. There is a shade for every single person in this. Now I'm in the shade 710 and it's a little golden for me. So, and I'm wearing it right now. I absolutely love it. I wore it in my previous video, and I just think that this foundation is something that you want to wear when you're going to be outside. You want it to match your tan. This is what you want to wear. Now, it's also very camera friendly. Like I said, I wore it in my previous video, and I am just over the moon for this foundation. So this next fave product is from e.l.f., and this is the Fiji Matte Bronzer, and I absolutely love this bronzer so much. This bronzer blush duo is just absolutely phenomenal. I think this blows like NARS out of the park. You know, I love me some NARS, but look at the swatches. Do you die? I mean, come on, e.l.f. This is so pretty, and this is only like $4 or $6. I can't remember how much this is, but I use this pretty much every single day when I do my makeup, and it's got a really nice mirror in there. It's very travel friendly. It's thin like the NARS packaging. So that is definitely one of my very favorite products of the month. Another one is, like I said, the Almay Get Up and Grow Mascara. And you want to look for the one in this all-white packaging. If you find it, grab two because they are very hard to find. I usually don't find the all-white packaging in stores. I have to order it off of Amazon. And that's really sad because I don't want to pay for shipping, but I have Prime, so it's not a big deal. But I love this mascara. I'm wearing it right now. I don't think that this mascara clumps up. It is super black. It's waterproof. It dries down, for me at least, and I love the way it makes my lashes. It's very natural, yet smoky-ish. I mean, I just love how it makes my lashes so long and pretty. And I know my lashes are already long and pretty, but it just enhances them even more. And that's why I love this. I have a backup, and I'm not going to get rid of it whatsoever, no matter what anybody wants to offer me. So the next product I have as a faves is this primer. This is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizing Primer. And this primer is one of my faves because not only does it smooth out your skin, but it gives you kind of that healthy glow. It's in no way, shape, or form like a highlighting primer. I think that this is just got a little bit of a golden glow to it, but it goes away as soon as you like spread it out on your face. I obviously put it in my T-zone right here where I have the most pores. And then I put it on my forehead, down the center of my nose, and then where I shave right around here. And it smooths everything out, and it just allows foundation to sit on top of it so well. And I wore it under my foundation today, and it does not bunch up, it does not crease. I absolutely love this primer, and I think I'm going to buy the full size once I run out of this deluxe travel size. So this powder has been like the powder that I've been using for the past 2 months because it has been hot. I do not live in Florida, I do not live in California, I do not live in Cancun, but I live in Indiana, and it is hotter than Hades here. I went to Pride and I wore this powder all over my face, under my eyes, and whatever. This is the Dermablend Loose Powder. My makeup did not budge at all. I was sweating, I was walking around, it was hot, hot day, and my makeup did not move. So this powder is really, really good. You get 1 ounce, and it is about $26, $28 at ULTA. I believe Sephora sells it as well, but do not quote me on that. But I got it at ULTA, and I really enjoy this. I think that is one of the best setting powders right now. I don't know why I've been sleeping on this. Everybody is sleeping on this powder because it is so freaking good. It does not leave a white cast. It does not make your face change color. It's just the bomb. So I've also been using this this is the Caudalie Setting Spray Beauty Elixir. This is the Jason Wu bottle because he collaborated with them, but this is the most beautiful bottle ever. And this is the travel size, and I think it's $16. The full size I think is either 32 or 34, I can't remember. I will be repurchasing this because this is so good. The sprayer on this is absolutely phenomenal. You get so much product out when you do, and it smells like the Lush store. It is absolutely just amazing, and I think that everybody needs this in their kit to use on clients, to use on themselves. This is one of the best products that I have ever purchased, like ever, because it just sets the makeup. It also adds a glow, but it makes the powder sink into the skin. It just makes everything look as one, and I'm living for this. So this is the highlighter that I've been going to the most the past month, and this is the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dip. This is the one that they currently have available. They discontinued, I believe, the other ones like Sweets, That Glow, and Gleam. They might be bringing back Sweets, I can't remember. But they also have Aurora, and I'm going to be getting that soon. This is the Sun Dip Glow Kit, like I said, and I've been using these three shades right here: Summer, Moonstone, and Tourmaline. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I've been using this one the most, and that's what I used today. It is so blinding. It's so pretty, and it doesn't like make your skin look gritty and grainy and porous. It just makes it look very smooth and glowy. So yeah, that is definitely one of my favorite products, and I absolutely love it, and I'm going to continue using it all summer long. So the next product I have is by Marc Jacobs, and this was one of those products I just had to buy because I didn't have a luxurious high-end bronzer. I had all these ones from the drugstore, and I think that it's definitely a staple piece in my collection. This is the Marc Jacobs Coconut Bronzer in the shade Tantastic, and look at this pan. It is so freaking ginormous. The color is absolutely amazing, and it smells like coconuts and vacation and just summertime, and it's so good. I love this so much, and the packaging is so sleek and beautiful. I love the whole process they went through to make this collection available to us, and I think that this collection is one of the best beauty collections I've seen this summer so far. I definitely would recommend picking this up if you find it available again. I know that it was limited edition and it's very hard to find, so I love it, and there are definitely a lot of dupes out there for it, so if you didn't get it, I'm sorry. But they do have, Marc Jacobs does have another Omega bronzer, and it is really pretty. I would love to get that eventually, but because I already have this one, that one will have to sit on the back burner and wait until I can, save up for that. And then the last item, I know that I've been raving and raving and raving about these for so long, like every single video I mention it at least once, but these are the Ardell Foaming Lashes. I absolutely adore these with every fiber of my being. This is the style 810 and this is the style 811. I absolutely love both of these. These are the ones that I've been wearing the most. I've been wearing 811s more often just because they are a little bit longer on the ends and they kind of elongate my eyes and lift them up, which is what I love. I think that these are at a great price point for like the luxurious feel that you get. They have an invisible band, so that's what I love about them. Plus, they are at the drugstore and at ULTA, so you can use points to get them. You can use coupons. I just absolutely love these lashes so much, and I'm going to continue using them until the day I die. So like when I'm 90 years old, I'm going to continue using these because I'll probably have enough backups. That's how crazy I am. So I have used these on a couple clients before, but I prefer to use the studio ones because they are just more flattering on clients, and these personally I like to use on myself just because they're a little bit more luxurious, and that's what I prefer. So yeah, that is all for my current faves and not so faves video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know that the first half was a little bit like, he's hating on all these products, but the last half was like, ooh, what is he going to talk about next? But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I will leave in the comments, or I will leave in the description box below all the information you'll need to follow me if you want to, and you can just check out the rest down there. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and if you think that you have a product that you want me to try and it might make it in one of these videos one day, leave it in the comments below and let me know your thoughts. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.